Good morning. This is Hope Stanger, founder of Therapy Beyond Walls, The Holistic Empire, and Ecstatic Eating, and author of Weigh Your Words and Throw Away Your Scale, The Jewish Woman's Guide to Losing Weight and Feeling Great. How is everybody? So great to see you. And again, here in the Northeast, it is November, which is a really beautiful, reflective time of year. For some of you in other countries, the seasons may be different, but it's just lovely. It's a lovely month. And I want to talk today a little bit about the nutritional end and what's really helpful to do this time of year, and specifically how we can cleanse our bodies and cleanse our emotions a little bit as well. So here in the cooler weather, or as the weather is getting cooler, it's autumn and the leaves are beautiful here, but it is getting intermittently a little bit chilly. It's a great time to rest our bodies. Our bodies process and digest a lot of food each day on one end, sometimes not enough food on the other end. But we really often aren't in a state of homeostasis or balance with our bodies, where we allow them to rest, whether it's from over-processing of food or undernourishing ourselves or over-stressing ourselves. We often don't allow the energy that we have. There's a finite amount of energy that goes to different places, so it's often used for digestion or it's used for processing our emotions. But when it's used for those things, it's not being used for core healing that we often need, and that all of us need. You don't have to be dealing with any specific imbalance, but we all need constant balance and healing of our organ system, of our emotional system. So just on the food end, when at nighttime, when we go to sleep, is actually a time for detoxification. The few hours after we complete meals is a time for digestion. By the way, always think about this nutritionally and emotionally, right? Food for the soul. It's not just the food that we eat. And when I speak about, sometimes I'll refer to overeating or, putting too many processed foods in, but I want you to also think about how we put too much processing mentally and emotionally into our lives, and how we also can eat and undernourish our bodies as well. So whatever applies to you is the way you want to go with this. And I think that out in the world, cleansing gets a whole other reputation. It doesn't really focus on all the facets of who we are and what our bodies, minds, and spirits really need. So it's a great time of year here in the cooler weather to start to warm the body and put in some warming foods and let go of just some of the processed foods. But on the spice end, you can use cayenne, turmeric, and ginger just to warm and move your blood and help digest your food. But what you can do is you can start to bring more green juices, more smoothies. You can start your day with like a tall glass of room temp water or slightly warmed water with a lemon squeezed in. If you start your day with that before eating or drinking anything else, that's going to clean your liver out on a daily basis, which is just a wonderful daily cleansing of the body. Also, if you find that you're overeating or you're eating to compensate for stress in your life, just start. As you know, I'm not a black or white thinker. I'm a shades of gray girl. So one of the things you can do is that if you've been building a habit every day that isn't working for you, just change it 1 or 2 days a week. So I'm really not into this like all or nothing, and then we're struggling with that old mindset of what willpower is and guilt is, and not healthy. What is healthy is to say, what's not feeling right for me? What's not working for me? Am I just grazing and eating processed foods too much? Let me take one day this week where I don't do that. Am I focusing on something about an unhealthy relationship too much? Let me take one day where every time I think about that, I switch my thought into something I appreciate about myself. Am I restricting in my food? Am I not nourishing myself? Am I punishing myself in any way? Okay, let me take one day where I eat more balanced meals, maybe journal about that, journal about the experience, and trust that my body's going to take really good care of me. So think about how many ways you can cleanse body, mind, and spirit, what you can do to bring in self-love during this month of November, leading up towards the holidays. And please let me know how that works for you, what thoughts came up for you, what ideas you had about something you wanted to cleanse for yourself in your life. Meanwhile, I am wishing you an incredible November filled with all the things that make you smile, all the things that make you feel great about yourself. Bye for today.